Philip went down to the city of Samaria and began preaching Christ to them. That's Acts 8:5. Now, there was all sorts of witchcraft and sorcery going on. The story of Simon the sorcerer is there. Behind me, you see Philip preaching to the Ethiopian eunuch who was serving the Egyptian queen, and he ultimately gets baptized. Now, I bring this up because I woke up today with a heavy, heavy heart in the middle of a dream. And in the dream, my Uncle Marvin, who was closest with my mom, my Uncle Marvin just passed away. In the dream, he was a pastor, and he was preaching a sermon. And in the middle of it, he fell on his back, and passed away right there. And it felt pretty early in the sermon. And I just woke up with this heaviness that there were some people that were never going to get to hear the word preached from him, or who didn't get to hear it that day. But we're all to be vessels. And really, what I want to emphasize is that I woke up feeling like there's just too many people that I have not shared with when I've had the chance, at least not enough. And I even thought of my Uncle Roger, who I was able to see the summer before last. And we were having a talk about truth. And I know I brought it up at some point, Jesus and faith, but I didn't get into it, as much as I should have, and definitely now in hindsight would have liked, because if you've listened, he has passed away also within the last year. And we don't know how many days we have left. All of our days are numbered, collectively and individually. We're not promised tomorrow, and Jesus could come back at any time. I know that's wishful thinking on the part of some, but it might not be in our lifetime. It might not be in our children's lifetime. But we have to act as though it is, because someone may not have another chance to hear the gospel. Now, our actions do speak louder than our words, so we're to be living it out, and we do that by, again, being in the Word, being in fellowship, being in prayer, communing with the Lord every day. It's the only way we can have the grace, because I take my eyes off the Lord for a minute, and my grace is like, the impatience comes back out. But that's just human nature. He forgives us. That's why we forgive others. But I just wanted to share that. It is more for believers. Share the gospel. Share Jesus with people. That's the only thing that can truly save people in these dark days that we're living in, when truth is getting sabotaged daily, 24/7, and we're being gaslit with a false form of truth and love. They go hand in hand, and the truth usually hurts, but it ultimately saves. So share the good news of who Jesus is. Don't be ashamed and don't back down, but have grace and patience. And if people don't want to hear it and they mock and scoff, kick the dust off your feet and keep moving. So again, we're not guaranteed anything. If you have a chance to share Jesus with people, do it in any way you're equipped to do so. I pray this finds you well. God bless. See you tomorrow.